How's it going? Hope everybody had a good day. Somebody told me Ohio State played today. I got all excited. Didn't realize it's not for a couple more days. A little disappointing. Watching Packers and Ravens. Be kind of nice if the Steelers could clinch the division tonight without playing. Tyler Huntley looks pretty good. Malik Willis looks pretty good. I'd like to see the Packers have a big comeback here. Only 10 down. I don't know about the Ravens. They look better without Lamar than they did with him. Get these breaks written out and we'll get it going. Yeah, I got it changed, Ray. Is that the first one? First one box. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. I switched it. Sometimes it gives me suggestive things and I just click on it. That's a 2 box. We do have 4 of them filled tonight. 2 boxes, 2 1 box breaks. We can try a live filler too if there's interest. I think we're down about 85 or 90 helmets right now. They not getting deliveries kind of set things back. My UPS guy is gonna hate me on Monday. I try to tip the UPS guy or give him a Christmas gift, however you want to look at it. He's pretty awesome. He's like to get them to stop at your house. You actually to schedule it. They charge me $6. He stops every time I put a box out without a problem. I can text him, let him know they're there. He'll come special. Never charges me. I figured 52 weeks a year, it would be $6 to $12 a week. And so I don't give him $500 obviously, but I try to take care of him. Pretty good UPS guy. I hate the weeks he's off, I can tell you that. Yeah, he's saving me a shitload of money, and he knows. He actually texted me on Christmas Eve, said they couldn't do pickups that day, but he said that I would have to schedule a pickup, which I had to pay the $6 because he was off. necessarily know that he is supposed to pick my stuff up like he does, but he does, so I won't complain. All right. I don't give the USPS person anything. They kind of suck. I had a real good one, and she retired. And then a guy took over for her, and he didn't like coming back my driveway. I'm a little bit off the road. And so it was like pulling teeth to get him to stop. He quit. Clearly, he's slightly lazy. And then the new person just doesn't seem to really care. About got it, guys. We had a bunch of them tonight. I had to move my TV so I could see this game. Really, really hoping for a Packer win. If I weren't a Steeler fan, I would probably be a Packer fan. I would assume. I like all the Lombardi era Packer stuff. One more to write out here, and we'll get her going. The last one box, that was not 3 hours ago. 4 hours. Where's that? I hate Facebook. There it is. All right, guys. We did do the baseball box last night, the 9-item box. It was pretty awesome. If you didn't get to watch it, check it out. There was a Chipper Jones autograph card. I thought that was pretty awesome. Gary Sheffield bat. Let's see, I can't remember everything. Travis Wood was a baseball. Cubs. That was pretty cool. Travis Wood was a red, and I used to get his autograph all the time. I saw him at a wedding one time. Man, he was really drunk. He wasn't acting like a fool, but he was standing outside waiting on they had a Chick-fil-A bus at this wedding, and he was like, it was in December. It was in Georgia, but he's sitting out there with just a vest on, like from his suit. He had no cares, no worries. All right, we're ready to get moving. Where did I put? Almost ready. I got to grab my iPad. I left it upstairs. All right, I got it. Ready to go. All right, we'll pull some. What's up, Thomas? I always worry when I have to run up the steps to grab my iPad that I'm going to fall down the steps and y'all going to hear me rolling down. It would not be good. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Mine was excellent. This year I was sad to see Christmas go. It was a lot of fun. I got a new golf bag. I needed it. Got a label maker. See some different labels on your packages now. Not just taped paper anymore. I'm moving up in the world. Hope all of you got good stuff, or at least enjoyed giving some good stuff. 8, 12, 16 in the bag. All right, guys. Let's get some randoms going. This is the first 2 box that listed on Facebook this afternoon. Label that one. That's a 1 box. All right. First up, we had Ty. He got Kansas City and Denver. Zach, San Francisco. New Orleans. Scorching. Detroit. And the Bears. God, I can't believe how good the Bears are this year. Zach, Indy. Minnesota. Jesse, Cincy. Carolina. I don't feel like Caleb Williams is that good. He just doesn't really screw up. Scott, Tampa Bay, Arizona. Bill, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Scott, Vegas, Atlanta. Bill, Cleveland, Miami. Nathan, Seattle, Jacksonville. And Sam Darnold with Seattle. Damn, that's a pick that I wish I wanted Pittsburgh to sign him. Al, Dallas, Green Bay, and the Rams. Washington, Buffalo, and New England. Scott, Chargers, Jets. Vlad, Philly, the New York Giants. And Mike, you closed us with Baltimore. And you got to Houston Texans. There we go. Packers in for a score. Malik Willis. That was the guy I wanted Pittsburgh to draft over Kenny freaking Pickett. I'm not sure if anybody outside of the Steelers offices thought Kenny Pickett was going to be any good at all in the NFL, but I never met anybody that thought he was anything other than terrible. Do have more Christmas break stuff tonight. I'm not going to put any more in. We're just going to pick it out, and the next few breaks or whatever until it's gone, we'll keep pulling it. I forgot to get a random number. That helps. I was going 5 times. I knew I had to go 5, but forgot why. Got New Year's coming up. Might do a New Year's resolution post, see what everybody's doing. I think for this New Year's, I'm going to try to give up sweets 4 times tonight. I eat way too many sweets. That was 2. There's 3. This is a 2 box. And 4. We got 182 and 136. Both are there. $182, $136. Let's pull some good ones. All right, guys. In this break, we've got Ty, Kansas City, Denver, Zach, San Fran, New Orleans, Scorching, Detroit, Chicago, Zach, Indy, Minnesota, Jesse, Cincy, Carolina, Scott, Tampa Bay, Arizona, Bill, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Scott, Vegas, Atlanta, Bill, Cleveland, Miami, Nathan, Seattle, Jacksonville, Al, Dallas, Green Bay, and the Rams, Commanders, Bills, and Patriots, Scott, Chargers, Jets, Vlad, Philly, and the Giants, and Mike, Baltimore, and Houston. All right, guys. I don't know where I put my knife. Here's a knife. All right, guys. Box 136. Here we go. Good luck. All right. So away it goes. Cleveland. The one night wonder. Cleveland Browns. Bill. All right, Bill. This one is a shut authentic. Beckett authenticated. Number 32, Jim Brown. Good grief. Didn't have time for the tape to seal. Awesome hit, Bill. First night in, first night out. Jim Brown. Gotta love it. Nice hit. That didn't last long at all. It's crazy. Patrick Mahomes been in there for 6 months. Jim Brown can't last one day. Guess that's the way it goes. Awesome hit, Bill. Box 82. Jim Brown. That's a way to start. We've got the screw loose. Set the screw here. I'll try to remember to put it back in. Giants. Vlad. New York Giants on the slate. Oh. Thomas Gesson Strahan. We got Radke authenticated. There it is. Silver ink on the slate. Tackle him. Jesus. That's going to be Lawrence Taylor. LT. Awesome hit, Vlad. LT on the slate. Nice hit. Lawrence Taylor and Jim Brown. LT and Jim Brown. Can't go wrong with that duo. Yeah, that's crazy. Top 2 at their positions all time. LT probably number 1 or number 2 defensive player. I'm biased. I loved Reggie White. I put Reggie over LT. I know a lot of people would disagree with that. But I think you'd be wrong. I think Reggie was better than LT. I've not met many people that agree with me on that, though. I will say that. Yeah, most people think LT's the best, and that's okay. I wish either one of them had been a Steeler. This one is going to be a one boxer. Pretty sure there it is. A one box. This was the first one box I listed. Derrick Henry's having himself a game tonight. Did I do that right? San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh. Yep. Okay. All right. This is the one boxer. We had Nathan with Kansas City getting Philly. Bill, San Fran, Miami. Scott, Tampa Bay, Buffalo. Bill, Pittsburgh, Washington. Scott, Vegas, Jacksonville. Bill, Cleveland, Carolina. Jason Kelsey. They're out there, a little expensive. Scorching, Dallas, Arizona. Nathan, Seattle. Houston. I don't think I've got a Kelsey right now. Scorching, Detroit. The Jets. Zach, Indy. New Orleans. Zach, Cincy. Atlanta. Al, Green Bay, Rams and Vikings. Tennessee, New England, and Baltimore. And Vlad, you close this up with the Giants and the Broncos, and you got Chicago and the Chargers. All right, let's get this box. One box this time. Damn it. Oh, I guess you got to pace before you can hit it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to be 1141, 41, 41, 39, 42, 48, 40, 46, 47, 49. No 41. Let's hit it again. 66. It's there. 66 is there. All right, read them off real quick. Nathan, Kansas City, Philly. Phil, San Fran, Miami. Scott, Tampa Bay, Buffalo. Bill, Pittsburgh, Washington. Scott, Vegas, Jacksonville. Bill, Cleveland, Carolina. Scorching, Dallas, Arizona. Nathan, Seattle, Houston. Scorching, Detroit and the Jets. Zach, Indy, New Orleans, Cincy and Atlanta. Al, Green Bay, Rams, Vikings, Titans, Patriots, Ravens. Vlad, Giants, Bears, Broncos, Chargers. Box 66. No. Box 66. Good grief. All right, guys. Good luck. Here we go. Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, Scott. This one is Radkey authenticated. They're both in there. Not Mike Evans. That is going to be the tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Nice hit, Scott. Gronk. Good grief. Jim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, and Gronk tonight. Good grief. Pulling the biggins. Nice hit, Scott. Whoo-wee. Haven't had a Gronk in a while. Or haven't pulled a Gronk in a while. Gronk doesn't seem to sign as much as he did when he played. I don't see him as often to get him. People are hanging on to him. I guess that could explain it. This one is the second 2-box. Allstott Flash. Nothing wrong with Mike Allstott. Oh, I already put Detroit out there. Looking all over for the helmet I just put out. Chargers. Indy. Denver. Green Bay. Tampa Bay and the Rams. All right. This is 2-boxer. That's the wrong bag. Damn it. Who scored that touchdown? Zay Flowers. Oh, well. All right, we got Nathan, Kansas City. Wait, that's the wrong one. No, that was the right one. Nathan, Kansas City, the next one, too. Bill, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland. New Orleans, Baltimore, Seattle. Elliot, Dallas, Buffalo. Just put Scott Norwood in my head. Ryan, Cincy, Arizona. Tyler, Vegas, Minnesota, Tennessee, and the Giants. Zach, Detroit, Atlanta. Mike, Philly, the Jets. Nick, Chargers, Jags. Zach, Indy, Miami. Vlad, Denver, Chicago. And Al, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and the Rams. Carolina, New England, and Houston. Man, Houston looked great in the first quarter today. On offense, defense looks great all the time. They were my pick for the Super Bowl. We'll see if they can do it. I hope they don't. I'm hoping the NFL decides this year that the story they want the referees to help along is an old Aaron Rodgers winning a second Super Bowl. All right, we got 85 and 90, and I cannot see 86, 87, 89. 90 is there. 85 is not. All right, so we got 90. Let's hit it one more time. 32. 32 is there. So we're getting box 90 and box 32. $90 and $32. I was just reading a story on Facebook. It was about things that are normal in your house growing up that were maybe abnormal in somebody else's. And for my house, the only thing I can think of, and I'm sure you guys are similar, is all the autographed helmets. Like my kids probably go to somebody else's house. My son, he was at a Christmas party for his girlfriend, and he sends me a picture of a jersey. And he's like, does this signature look right? I thought, man, don't call this guy out on having a non-authenticated jersey or something, son. It was just like, I was like, oh God, son, they're going to kick you out. All right. Box 90. Good luck. It's just something my kids, they understand. Like we went to Trader's World. It's a flea market. Guy had a Brady jersey hanging up there trying to sell it. My son walks over, he looks at it, and he's like, Dad, this isn't TriStar or Fanatics. And I was like, son, shut up. Like, I knew it was fake. He knew it was fake, but the poor guy trying to sell it, I'll tell you what, guys, this bit of a night here. What is going on? The Chargers on an authentic. Chargers. That is Nick. Nick snatched up the Chargers. Got the tag. It's authentic. I'll take the bag out. There you go. Black inside on an Eclipse. Beckett authenticated with the inscription 2020 NFL Rookie of the Year. Watched him play the first game today. Awesome hit, Nick. Justin Herbert. Oh, boy. Pulling the big guns out tonight. Nice hit. Justin Herbert on the authentic Eclipse. All right. Box 32. We're going big tonight. That was box 32. Another Eclipse. The Rams. Al. That bag barely fit. Al. Beckett authenticated 2 earpieces. Use the fine point pen on that one. Fits in with this group so far. That's the running back. Looking at Marshall Faulk. Nice hit, Al. Marshall Faulk on the Rams Eclipse. I'll tell you what, the numbers are down, the fillers are out. Everything's big tonight. All right, guys, we got one more 1 box, and then we'll probably do one live fill. Tell you what, I think I might be getting sick. I feel sort of. Uh-oh. Don't leave the site. Whew. Hit a button on my mouse and damn near left the site. I'm starting to feel a little crappy. Man. Indy. Philly. Vegas. Detroit, Seattle, and New Orleans. I think I forgot to put the link on. I said I forgot to put a link on. Let me get this. Maybe I did. I've got it highlighted like I was copy and pasting it. Yeesh. I didn't go to my. Come on. Hope there's not somebody out there waiting on the link. Like, what's he doing? What the heck? They changed my thumbnail. All right. Okay, where was I? I got New Orleans. All right, we got to pull randoms for this one. This is a one box. This was the last one box that we listed. If you're just joining, been a pretty good night of hits. Jim Brown, LT, Gronk, Justin Herbert, and Marshall Faulk. Good luck picking the worst hit out of that group. All right, in this one, Nathan, Kansas City and San Francisco. Giants, Cardinals. Bill, Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Carolina, Buffalo. Nick, Chargers, Bears. Nick, you also had Tampa Bay. Get Miami. Bill, Green Bay. Houston. Al, Rams, Bengals, and Cowboys. Get out of there. Tennessee, Jacksonville, and the Jets. Vlad, Indy. Denver. Mike, Philly. Minnesota. Tyler, Vegas. Washington. Scorching, Detroit, Seattle. New England, Baltimore. And Nick closed us up with New Orleans and got Atlanta, the Falcons. Trying to think of what else has been in there for a long time. Let's see who we can get out of this one boxer. I bet it's another big one. 2, 3, and 4. 202. It's over there. Oh, I forgot what I'm doing. 4 times. 202. 202. Nathan, Kansas City and the Giants. San Francisco, Arizona. Bill, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Carolina, Buffalo. Nick, Chargers, Bears, Bucks, Dolphins. Bill, Green Bay, Houston. Al, Rams, Titans, Bengals, Jags, Cowboys, and Jets. Vlad, Indy, Denver. Mike, Philly, Minnesota. Tyler, Vegas, Washington. Scorching, Detroit, New England, Seattle, and Baltimore. And Nick. Oh, New Orleans and Atlanta. I think, yeah, all the 200s are in red. Basically, I got green here. Whatever color of Sharpie I grab first, that's the number new boxes get. 202. Good luck. Oh, boy. We're not slowing down. New Orleans on the flash. Nick. Nick doubling up. This is obviously a rep. Get that in there for you. Beckett authenticated both earpieces. Would be cool, could be cool, definitely is cool. Drew Brees. Nice hit, Nick. Good grief. Only the big stuff tonight. Drew Brees on the flash. Nice hit, Nick. Nick taking a Herbert and a Breeze. Boom. Guys, I'm going to type in. Make sure you let me get it typed in. I'm slow. Don't forget a 2-boxer live fill. This will be the only live fill tonight. Stop. I'm not typing. I screwed up. Don't hit anything. There it is. Grab a spot if you want one. This is the only live fill tonight. This is a 2-box. I'll be headliner shopping this week. I've got some to put in for these guys, but still, that's a hell of a night. Dang. Amazing. Johnny 5. KC. Bill just laid on Kansas City. Brady. Colts. Al. San Francisco. Dave just behind on San Fran. Mike, got your Eagles. Don't forget, after this, we've got the Christmas giveaways still. Ray. I forgot what you picked. Dallas. Nevermore. I believe that's Bill B. Just behind on Dallas. Bill late on San Fran. Tyler, Cincinnati. Craig, Pittsburgh. Oh, gosh. I hit to move a little bit, and it jumped all the way to the bottom. Good night. Where'd it go? Let's see. Craig at Pittsburgh was the last one. Nathan just laid on Kansas City. Al behind on Dallas. Ray, Detroit. Dave, Minnesota. Bill B, Buffalo. Zach, late on Indy. Bill S, Green Bay. Dave behind on Dallas. Al late on Cincy. Bill late on Dallas. Nathan, Seattle's there for you. Bill behind on Detroit. Zach, Miami. Dave behind on Green Bay. Bill, Chicago. Bill S. Mike, Tampa Bay. That's spot 15. Last one of the night. Zach, Vegas. All right, guys. This will be the only one. I got a headache from hell. Cheers me up a little bit to look at that table, though. Damn. That's pretty good. I tell you what, I think. Did Al beat you to Green Bay? I see Bill with Green Bay. He did. You're right. Thank you, Bill. I skipped right over it. Al had Green Bay. Al had Green Bay. Man, I was going down there with my cursor. All right. Quite a night of hits. Let's see if we can keep this up. Keep it going, pulling these bangers. Pretty proud of a night like tonight, to be honest. Seeing big hits like this come out. Al's the only series that you're going to see for basically a $10 series. The only other person that I've ever seen is Al that has hits like this. Obviously, Al has mega hits in his too. Johnny 5, Kansas City. Denver. Brady, Indy. Carolina. Al, San Francisco. The New York Giants. Mike, Philly. Jacksonville. Scorching, Dallas. Washington. Tyler, Cincy. Houston. Craig, Pittsburgh. New England. Scorching, Detroit. The Chargers. Ooh, I have something I want to show you guys, by the way. Dave, Minnesota. Tennessee. Excuse me. Bill B, Buffalo. The Rams. Al, Green Bay. Atlanta. Nathan, Seattle. Baltimore. Zach, Miami. Arizona. Bill S, Chicago. The Jets. Mike, Tampa Bay. Cleveland. And Zach closes us up with Vegas. Gets New Orleans. All right, guys, I buy a lot of card things to try to find a good series of cards to break. I think I'm going to get some more of these. It's Graded Football Mystery Box. I bought one. I always open the first one. I've probably tried about 10 or 15 of these, and they sucked, so I never did them. This one, look at that. I bought one to try it. A Beckett 9, Jerry Rice rookie. I've got another one of these coming. We'll break it, see how it does. And it's a cheap break too. Be low cost. I think it'll be a lot of fun, hopefully. We'll see what we get, but it should be in next week. I'll be off on Thursday for another holiday. And then so next Saturday, hopefully that's in. I know shipping between all the holiday crap kind of sucks, but yeah, we'll see if we can do some of that kind of stuff. All right, in this one we had Johnny 5, Kansas City, Denver. Brady, Indy, Carolina. Al, San Fran and the Giants. Mike, Philly, Jacksonville. Scorching, Dallas, Washington. Tyler, Cincinnati, Houston. Craig, Pittsburgh, New England. Scorching, Detroit and the Chargers. Dave, Minnesota, Tennessee. Bill B, Buffalo and the Rams. Al, Green Bay, Atlanta. Nathan, Seattle, Baltimore. Zach, Miami, Arizona. Bill S, Chicago. I think Jacksonville. Did I already say Jacksonville? No. What the hell is that? Mike, Tampa Bay, Cleveland. And Zach, Vegas and New Orleans. Jets. Bill, you had the Jets. Good grief. I'll tell you what, I had the handwriting to be a doctor, but the brains to be a roofer. Shame that wasn't backwards. I've heard doctoring pays a little better than roofing. All right, 4 times. 2, 3, 4. We got box 40 and 48. 43, 42, 44, 40, 48 and 40. They're both there. Yeah, Nick. That's a Drew Brees and a Justin Herbert. That's a night to brag about. I know I would. Oh, 40 and 48. Okay. 40, 48. These are going to close us. Don't forget, though, Christmas break's coming up. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaks tonight. We'll pull 5 things out of the Christmas box. All right, box 48. Let's see what we got. Come on. Green Bay, the Packers. Al. Man, Bill, you shouldn't have corrected me. That's good karma, though. Al. Getting, I don't know what they call that. The alternate helmet. Beckett authenticated. 2 earpieces. And Hall of Fame 2020. Yeah. Hall of Fame 2020. Gosh. Whew, I have not been drinking. Hall of Fame 2022 Lombardi Leap OG. I absolutely love that inscription. Lombardi Leap OG. Leroy Butler. Was he a safety or a cornerback? I can't remember, but nice hit, Al. It's a good looking helmet. Is that what they're wearing tonight? All right, Leroy Butler. All right, this one's going to finish us, at least the helmets, till we get to the Christmas box. All right, guys. Box 140. Good luck. Good night, Irene. Baltimore. Nathan. Oh, sweet. Last 2 of the night. The 2 teams playing on the game. Baltimore Ravens. Beckett authenticated. They're both in there. Showing him on the TV as I look at it. Derrick Henry. Nice hit. Nathan. Good grief, what a night. In the helmets, Jim Brown, LT, Justin Herbert, Rob Gronkowski, Drew Brees, Marshall Faulk, Leroy Butler, and Derrick Henry. We've had some good nights. Been a while since we had one like that. All right, guys. Is it really that long? Well, did you see you won a hockey jersey the other day? on the Christmas break. All right, guys, giveaway time. Santa might be done, but I'm not. All right, in break number 1, let's get an item. 1 item per break. We'll grab an item, and then I'll pull a helmet. Oh, no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It deleted. There it's back. It's back. All right, guys, 5 times. Item on top is the item we're doing. If that item is gone, I'm just going to move down the list until the item is there. Item 9. Item 9. That's not 9. 12, 15, 10, 9. It's an Andy Van Slyke Pittsburgh Pirates jersey. Andy Van Slyke. That's not on the jersey. That is the old where I tried to put the 9. That is item 9. Andy, what the hell? Ad popped up. Item 9 going to. Come here. Detroit. Detroit in the first break. Scorching. All right, Ray. Andy Van Slyke coming your way with a bunch of packing peanuts. 5 more times. Item 5. Item 5 might not be there. I might have already done 5. 7, 6, 5. We do have a 5. That's a Michael Cooper, Los Angeles Lakers jersey. It's a custom jersey. Michael Cooper on the Lakers. That'll be break number 2. And break. All right. Break number 2, Team Vegas. Scott getting the Christmas Cooper. All right. 5 more times. Item 4. 4 is right there. Debo on San Francisco. San Francisco Debo for break number 3. San Francisco Debo going to Jacksonville in break number 3. Nick, keep coming, man. 2 hits and a Debo. Congratulations. All right, break number 4. Can't believe we haven't hit an item that's not there. 4, 5. Item 9. We just did item 9, didn't we? Yeah, we just did item 9. So item 2. That's a Jack Clark, the Ripper. Yep, the Ripper. Jack Clark, San Francisco Giants jersey. That's break 4. So the Jack Clark, San Francisco Giants jersey going to Houston. Bill getting the Ripper. And our last one, looks like next Saturday when we finish this box off, it'll be just about right. Item 6. 6 is there. Is that 6? That's 6. That's 7. Yep, that's 6. That's 6. I don't even know who this is. Oh, Sheffield. Gary Sheffield. Dodgers threw me. Gary Sheffield on the Dodgers. Get this shit off there. There we go. All right. Chef is the last break. Going to Tennessee. Tennessee in that last break was Denver. Where the hell are they? Dave getting the Christmas Sheffield. All right, there we go. I'm going to recap it all again. Helmets, we had Jim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Herbert, Gronk, Drew Brees, Marshall Faulk, Derrick Henry, and Leroy Butler. In the Christmas break, Gary Sheffield going to Dave, Jack Clark going to Bill, Debo going to Nick, Michael Cooper to Scott, and Andy Van Slyke to Ray. All right, guys, I appreciate the fills. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Won't be back on Thursday because of the holiday. We'll be back next Saturday. I'll reload and get ready to repeat. Hopefully we'll have another monster day. You're welcome, Zach. Everybody have a good one. Until I see you again, good luck. Hope you win something big.